there is one environment setup step. So if you have free time before Wednesday and you can do the pre-read materials, going through the doc might take 10 minutes here, maybe 10 more minutes here, installing your first browser wallet like MetaMask, something like that. And I'm going to go over this on Wednesday again. But before Thursday, if you can, at least make sure you have a terminal on your computer, you know the basic navigation commands, you have Git installed there, Node installed. All of those should be like 5 minutes to go through. You're going to be very well prepared for installing and running the things on your machine. Okay? If you have questions, please feel free to join our Telegram channel if you use Telegram. Or if you prefer to communicate through GitHub, you can even come here to the discussions. Actually, you can go there literally now if you want to like introduce yourself here in the general. Hello, I'm building this, and now this can be great for team formation, ideation together now. But if you have questions, you can also ask here in the GitHub. Open a new discussion and ask, oh, Mateus, what is your favorite food? Why you don't like pineapple on pizza? No, those are all very relevant questions that you can use this. Relevant. You can use the discussion panels here to ask that, or the Telegram channel if you prefer. You should have everything that you need. There is one prereq that you should read everything. We don't have an LLM that can feed this information directly on your brain yet. You need to use your eyes and scroll through this. So it might take 10 minutes or so to complete.
We have a question from the audience as to whether or not IP. So can they use a private GitHub repository?
Okay. For the submission, right? So the whole ethos of the Web3 community is open source contributions and all. So when you have a piece of software that is like backend that handle transactions or something like that, of course you can. You don't need to open the IP for us. This is not one of the prerequisites for you to participate in the project. You can submit so long you have a live demo and a presentation would go well. But for you to deploy and start getting users with your project, ideally you would be able to show something. Let's say you have, for example, you have a game with an on-chain component and a backend part. This backend part, for whatever reasons that you want to keep it close, okay, but at least the smart contracts, the on-chain components, the apps would be open. Otherwise, people need to trust you. If they want to trust you, you might as well use a normal backend. Why do you have a blockchain if people are trusting you?
I think it's pretty simple. We're doing a 3-day project. Everything should be built in those 3 days. And if you think it's good enough to be a private repository you don't want to share, go ahead and just DM us. We'll figure it out, but I'm not too concerned about that. If it's that good of a project, Ellis is going to want to talk to you anyways, right? I mean, that's why we're here. Speaking of, there was another question about security.
Get your vibe codes audited as fast as humanly possible.
I was going to say, make sure you go through proper auditing. Don't deploy all your stuff and say it's a.
Certainly do not go raise $1 million to deposit into that smart contract.
That's right.
Well, maybe North Korea wants to sponsor us, right?
Yeah, that's right. We get last.
No. Now the question: does XDC Network have specific developer tooling or libraries optimized for AI agent integration, or should we extend? And by agents, do we mean like Eliza OS?
Yeah. So EVM frameworks, so like Eliza Crossman.
So go right.
Yeah, anything that's able to be integrated with an EVM network would be able to be integrated with XDC.
There is no XDC specific AI integration tooling at this time, except for one Eliza OS plugin, which you can find on the GitHub.
Correct.
But if you want to make some, and you think that is the project, go for it. Right? Submit AI tooling. We'll take that as a project. Mateus is getting much love already.
Right.
That's not a question, bro.
Embarrassed.
Hold on. That's it. I want to answer this one. So there is no premium LLM services we're doing
OpenAI OS available?
I
No.
believe we're using Vercel, which is free, right? V0.
Yeah, V0, we
But
should
the-
have $5 of credit if you create a free account. I never saw anyone exhausting those credits in a single day. So if you do, you deserve a prize. Maybe Alice is going to go there and shake your hand. So you should have $5 should be enough for you to vibe code for the first day. And then in the second day, we're going to move forward for local IDEs. So if you want to use Windsurf, I can give you a free month of the Windsurf Pro with a coupon code that VentureMiner has. If you want to use Cursor, you have plenty of usage with those in the free plan as well. If you want to use like Kira from Amazon or Cloud Code, Gemini, CLI, whatever you prefer, you should have some credits there. It's not going to be provided by XDC directly, right?
Yeah, we will not be providing credits to the AI code base.
I'll
Starts
be-
Wednesday, 6 p.m.
Yeah. If you're watching this video in the future, go to our Luma pages. You're going to find this GitHub
Right.
repository. You're going to find out the registration links. And if you register to Luma, you should receive an invitation, okay, in your calendar. So we're not going to be sending invites directly to you. You need to go through Luma to get the invitation. This is very important for you.
People
keep
need
track
to
of the
sign
next-
up to Luma, right, Mateos?
Yeah, we have 300 or so signups already, so it's going to be a pretty full boot camp.
If they want to participate, they need to go get a Luma account, though, right, to go sign up.
Should be just email. You should fill your
Okay.
email.
It's
and
just
I'll-
one of the questions. It says they could get event only for members. They just have to go sign up to Luma to.
Oh yeah. Let me show you that as well. If you want to participate to the lessons and be notified and all, you should go here. Let me put that on stage. Thank you for reminding that.
Yeah.
If you go for the GitHub as well, you're going to see all of those links. But if you want to register to one of the future lessons, you need to go here for our calendar page. When you enter this page, you're going to have one button for you to subscribe. Let me open a private window. So you're going to have a button for you to subscribe as a builder here. Okay, you don't need to pay anything. You can just click on join here, put your email, and the price is free. You should be approved as a builder, and then you can join those future. For example, this session, you would be able to register as soon as you have the member, because then I'll be able to message you. I'll know that you are a student. If you message me on Telegram or email, I can provide you premium, faster support. And this is the way that I can keep track of who is participating in the bootcamp or who is not. Okay.
Hey, Mateus, can you go to the link I just sent? There was a question about if we want to build long-term with XDC, what resources are available? The XDC accelerator programs, there are a bunch of them in XDC that are highly focused on XDC, whether it be the plug and play, the Finternet accelerator program out of T-Hub, foundership out of our XDC 0x Camp Session 2 foundership. There's a couple of them on that website. If you wanted to go that route of existing accelerator programs, the other process you can take is apply to accelerators through Crux Labs, right? So this is all the open accelerator programs at XDC. But again, there's another question, I believe, is it from the same? Oh, it's not. There was another question about supporting DPIN projects and multi-chain and cross-chain compatibility. And I think that's where Ellis and Crux Labs really excels. So not only could you build on XDC, but Ellis and Crux Labs can help bridge that gap to cross-chain compatibility, whether it be with their, I think you're doing one right now with Axelar, right?
Yep, we're doing
and that's cross-chain interoperable. And so if you're building a project, you vibe code, you submit, or even if you're building right now and you want to go have a connection, find Ellis Crux Labs. He'll be more than happy to help you.
drop us a DM on Twitter or shoot me a Telegram, Ellis J. Norman.
That's right. And so I think with that questions, this is just the first go of the bootcamp. We're really looking at projects that come in, different types of submissions, ideas that you're looking to build. I mean, if there's a lot in the DeFi area, if there's a lot in the real world asset area. I made a joke, I think, was it with you, Mateus, about doing an entire simulation system of a trade finance application?
Yeah.
And then you were like, that might take too much time.
Maybe a few months.
But the point is, you could do invoice financing or some type of DeFi yield farming. What Mateus is going to teach you is really how to interact with XDC, smart contracts, tokens, mints. It's going to be a really cool application that allows you to build on. And so if we get some good success here, we'll continue the process and maybe go deeper into a subject that these builders want to go into. So I'm really excited to kick this off.
Just want to wish good luck to all the participants, and maybe there is a big disruptor among you. Good luck. You don't have to try hard.
Yeah, I know.
Creative, be spontaneous, and see what comes out of it.
Is there anything that the university, has resources, or your innovation, or anything that they can reach out to get?
We do, yes, sure. Reach out to me. I spoke about a few things about the educational programs that we offer, CPT Day 1 programs, and we also partner with TIE, a Silicon Valley chapter, and we have a Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Those are some of the resources that we could help out with to kind of bring a really good idea that a student might have to a bigger stage where you get to pitch in front of some folks with some money to help you out.
How many of your students do you think are going to join in for the next?
It could be. I hope they are. I'm hoping 10 to 15. That would be
awesome.
My optimistic. But as I mentioned, the unique feature of our students is that they work full time. They attend school full time. Most of them are kind of adults having that family social aspect of life. And I really like the Alice's LinkedIn post that he posted recently, that if you don't fit that typical Stanford or Harvard dropout mold, come through. This is, I think, someone who embodies like this type of person embodies a typical HU student. On top of everything else, also being an international foreign. So
awesome.
There's kind of another aspect in this crazy world that somehow has to fit in there.
Right.
But yeah, I think vibe coding is a very good niche. I also want to give you guys a shout out on the time selection that you picked. 6 p.m. is also a good time to do it. A sweet spot for
vibe coding on XDC.
Yep.
Nice. Well, thank you for attending, joining. I love to learn what universities are doing.
Good luck with everything that you guys do. I think you have something awesome that could really change many lives. And I hope the folks in the next cohort of this bootcamp will reap the benefits of it.
Awesome. Ellis?
Guys, good luck. Build a business. 3 days. You got this.
3 days. You got this. Mateus, they're going to be seeing a lot of your face coming up soon, brother. Anything that you got to say?
I got 3 words, maybe 4. Vibe, craft, deploy, and pitch, right?
Nice.
Don't forget the pitch.
Don't forget the pitch part. Bring it.